What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of This Week in Gaming. We got a couple of things to go over from this week, mainly starting with Marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bungie's in some hot water, I would say.
yeah, it's not looking great at this
No,
point.
it is not. There is a lot of art assets that have been straight up stolen.
I mean,
And
originally when I first saw it, I thought it was maybe like one or two things like here and there, and I was like, all right, well, like I'll look into it and I'll see if it's really like that similar or if it's kind of one of those things that's borderline.
yeah,
But
yeah.
man, it's there's more and more that is coming out, and
Eh,
it's not even like just having similarities anymore. I mean, that's a blatant just that's a copy and paste.
yeah, yeah.
And it it just does not look good.
The problem is, it's not the first time this has happened. This has
No.
happened multiple times. You have this gun, which is the original piece for the Ace of Spades.
Yep.
And there's Bungie's version, the Nerf version of it. And I mean,
Yeah.
that that's bad.
I mean, I mean, down to like brush strokes and the battle wear. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
They just did they swapped the cover swap,
yeah.
and that's basically it.
I mean, they changed the direction that the line's going on the cylinder. Come on, give them
Yeah,
credit. They
that
tried.
yeah, that is a lot of work right there. And the thing is if it was the first time this happened, so here's one that was for
The
what one was it?
cutscene.
Yeah, the cutscene for Last Light. I mean, that's the original version, and that's the other version. I mean,
And
that one has slight differences, but no, that's just straight up like copy paste.
it's just not different enough.
No, it is not. And I just don't know. They said that they fired the art director who did. I think that was the gun. I believe. Yeah. So, but they said it was a third party vendor artist who did it. And is it like is it actually a third party, or is it someone inside their studio doing it? And they're passing the blame on someone else, because how does it happen this many times in what, 4, 5 years? No, I don't even know if it's 4 or 5 years. What year is this?
There's
This
no
movie
way it could
two?
have just been the one
Yeah,
guy that was doing it. There's no way.
I was 23. So I mean, maybe, but even if it was that one dude and he worked on Marathon and they fired him over, stealing someone else's work, you think they would go back and triple check every little thing he did?
They
And
are now.
well, the worst part is they, the art director of Bungie, as well as some of the artists at Bungie, follow the this person, Anti-Rail, on I guess X or Twitter. I refuse to call it
Yeah.
X,
I
but yeah,
still call
Twitter.
it Twitter.
So they follow him there, and at what point? I just don't know, man. It's a mess. Like, I can't imagine how much work they're either gonna have to pay Anti-Rail a lot of money or hire
Yeah.
her, or else they've got to go back and redo everything.
I know there's a lot of reports that the team's morale and the hostile work environment, like
Yeah,
I don't know, Bungie apparently like the entire dev team is just up in flames.
right
Um
now.
yeah, and it's unknown right now if it's actually going to affect the game's release. kind of just waiting on Bungie to make an official announcement about
Yeah.
that. But the
Here's
playtesters are saying that they want it delayed until 2026.
it probably needs it, but now
And
definitely probably
it
going to need to.
yeah, like I get it. I mean, they were doing originally it was planned that there's going to be an open beta
Yeah.
in August, and that is already been set to change into a series of public playtests instead of just doing the major open beta.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's gonna. I don't even know if they'll have enough content to do public playtests even in August.
Yeah.
And that's
I
a
don't.
lot of stuff that they're gonna have to go back through and change.
I do know that I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmed yet, but some of the music in the game is also
Ugh.
copied and changed slightly.
See,
So
I haven't
I don't know
seen
if that's a.
anything on the music yet.
I think I seen some earlier. I didn't save it, but I'm not sure if that is true. I hope it's not, because if it's true, then that means there's someone else in the sound design team doing the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I would like to say that it's just one. It's been one person on
Yeah,
the art team that's been doing it. But if it's not, and there's a bunch of people on the art team that's responsible for it, I mean,
and
that looks so bad
and
for Bungie.
it also comes down on the art director, the leader. It all comes down on them. And I seen their live stream, and that guy, he looked like he's going to his own funeral. Like
He
he,
kind of was.
yeah, kind of felt bad for him. But
I mean, I did feel bad for him until you start looking into all of the stuff that's actually
yeah,
been stolen, and then I don't really feel bad for him. I'm like, it's pretty. That was back when I thought like, okay, like there's probably got to be some similarities between the artwork, but I mean, a blatant just straight copy and paste.
yeah,
It's that's 100% on him and his team. And if he gave the okay for his team to do it,
that's even worse.
like I don't know, watching the live stream, I didn't really feel too bad for the guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell,
I mean,
especially
only
with
time will tell.
yeah,
Just have to at this point, it's waiting on Bungie to
yeah,
make some type of announcement of what direction the game's going.
yeah, because I mean, especially with this marathon one, it's everywhere. Like I noticed even in their live stream, the font for the poster in the background was matching this font, and it makes it look even worse. It's font, but still, the whole situation, I don't know. This is a bad look. I probably should take that poster down because it's
I
using the same font. It's like the same font as like the as this.
yeah,
So it's bad,
it
you
almost
know?
looks like it's been done and they just don't care.
Yeah.
But now that they've gotten called out, and especially with the artists coming out and saying, "Hey, that's actually mine."
Yeah. I mean, I bet you this happens all the time with lots of like major studios, and then they just don't get caught,
Yeah,
you know? I bet you it happens so much. So, but that
it's,
uh, what do we got now, Sean?
we can. Do you want to talk about Nintendo for a second? I mean, there's not too much
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
Nintendo. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that GameStop is doing a midnight release for the Switch 2.
Yeah, it is. That's the wrong
And
article. That's right. No, that's the wrong article. I've got to find it. There it is.
There it is. Which I mean, I haven't been to a midnight release since. Oh, I'm pretty sure the last one we went to was one of the Halos.
Yeah, Halo 5 or something.
God.
Halo.
And we didn't even
Yeah.
stay the whole time. We got suckered
No.
into buying the Ultimate Edition so we could just grab the case and go home.
Yeah. The stupid statue that I
Yeah.
can never get rid of.
No, I got rid of mine. Again,
Oh.
somehow. But I
Some
mean,
sucker bought it. you know.
if you're into that whole sort of thing, like the midnight releases, I used to think they were super cool to go to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we used to go to a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
but then we got old and stopped going to them. Halo
Yeah.
would be the last one. So,
That's kind of cool to see them doing something. I don't know if
yeah.
this is I've been so out of the loop with GameStop for years.
I
I
don't
don't
walk
know
into a
if
GameStop.
no, I can't tell you the last time I've been in. So I don't know if they've done midnight like releases like really as of late, but I mean I
Mm-hmm.
saw that and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool that they're actually going to do a midnight launch." I know a
Yeah,
lot of people really kind of go for that sort of thing.
exactly. Uh, but we also have a game founder for Fine Games. The game Fine Games, I believe. Fair Games. What was it? I don't remember. Oh, Haven Studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She is the founder and she is leaving. We've only had one trailer for this game, and it came out in 22? Might have been 23. 23, I think. And with her leaving, normally when a head, especially a founder of a studio, leaves
Yeah.
and they don't give any explanation, it just says left the company. And the developer was acquired by Sony Studios. Yeah, so it is Fair Games in 23. I mean, it could be she could have just quit or she got fired. Hard to say. But with that game, it's going to be a live service game as well. Being That's up in the air now. I have no idea what's going to happen with that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially only getting that one trailer in 23, nothing 24, nothing this
At,
year yet.
at this point, I would say that it's probably false hope to really think much of it.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I would declare it already dead. But
Yeah.
who's to say? I mean, time will tell. We might get something. I mean, they might already be working on replacing her.
That could be it.
Get somebody in there who's gonna actually
Actually,
produce.
yep. And who would have thought you add a chatbot to Fortnite? What's going to happen? you know, I've seen some clips of it actually on like TikTok and stuff, and it is actually really kind of cool. You just talk to Darth Vader, and he has quite a bit of cool AI responses.
And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying any swear words because he was family friendly, and they finally tricked the AI into saying "fuck."
Nice.
Isn't that just great?
The one thing that I don't so it says that the voice actor
Yeah.
sold the rights,
Mm-hmm.
allowing his voice, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't like George Lucas have to be involved in that? Or is it just the voice actor can just say, no, I can sell my voice to whoever
I
I want?
believe he sold it to Disney. And since
Okay.
Disney owns Star Wars
They
now,
already own Star Wars.
yeah,
Oh, well, good on
I
him.
can't I can't remember when he sold his voice, but I wanted to say I read something that the family allowed it to happen Because didn't he pass away last year?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is gone. James Earl Jones,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
that's what he said.
that's one way for their family to carry on his legacy. And I mean, if they actually can use the original voice for Darth Vader and keep that going
Mm-hmm.
without him actually being here, I don't know. I'm a Star Wars fanboy. I like it.
Yep.
I don't care if he says bad words to me.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in
At
Fortnite, I can see how that might be a little too much. But hey, you give me an AI Darth Vader that will say whatever he wants to say, I'm all for it.
exactly. I mean, you'll come across some of the clips. I mean, they are
Yeah.
pretty cool. But we do kind of have to jump back to Nintendo real quick. So apparently, the Nintendo Switch only supports VRR and handheld mode, and I don't know too much about it, but I do know it'll make it a little bit more difficult to play on your TV docked. It'd just be better to play it in handheld mode, which might not be too big of a deal because if you have a Nintendo Switch 2, you're most likely going to put it in
Yeah.
handheld mode. I mean, of course, having a TV is kind of nice. It's hard for me to sit and stare at a screen. Just, I
Y-
can't do it.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. I mean, I
It,
enjoy my ally for like if I were to ever go somewhere and I wanted to like play games on the go, I like it for that.
hmm
But man, I don't know, something about just being able to hook it up to a TV and just sit back and play a game without kinking my neck for
Yeah.
an hour.
Yep. Uh, we can also talk about something I had no idea about, and that is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile support is ending. Did you even know that Call of Duty Mobile Warzone was a thing?
I mean, I knew Call of Duty Mobile,
Yeah, yeah. That's
but I didn't
big.
know that like they had like their own Warzone.
Yeah, I know Call of Duty Mobile is really big, but
Yes.
Warzone Mobile, I had no idea. Do you think it's kind of like the PUBG Mobile? Remember playing that?
Um.
Or did you ever play that?
Oh, I did. I
That
tried it.
was that was complete dog water.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
know?
I mean, Call of Duty Mobile's been around for quite a
Quite a
while,
yeah,
and I know it does pretty well.
yeah. It does. That is for sure. I know.
I'd just be surprised that the Warzone wouldn't, I guess.
I mean it. I. I'm. I don't know. You would think it would actually do pretty well because lately I think Fortnite has been kicked off Apple and Android phones. Maybe not Android, but I know Apple won't allow it.
Hmm.
You would think people would just go to Call of Duty Warzone Mobile for that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I didn't know that Warzone Mobile was a thing.
yeah, well, it won't be a thing no more.
Nope. That's all right. It doesn't affect me. Uh,
We also have Ubisoft.
Good old Ubisoft. I feel for them, but I don't know. I mean,
They've they've made some major mistakes.
yeah. I mean, there is. I can see why they did it, but they have delayed several major titles until either late 2026, early 2027. That's including a new division, which
I
I'm excited for.
I really wanted Division, but I have a feeling they're not going to go with the whole Division 2, looter shooter.
Yeah, I don't know what direction they'll go with it. I'm hopeful for something similar. I
Yes.
enjoyed the first and the second one. I enjoy that style of game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we had a lot of fun with that, but
Yeah.
I don't I don't even know why we quit. I think we hated the Dark Zone. We just kept getting just absolutely stomped on. We
Yeah.
were not good
No.
at
There
all.
were people that had a lot more time on their hands to grind out the really good gear,
Yeah.
and that's probably my biggest complaint with that game is if you finally get the good gear and you take a break for a little bit, when you go back, it's not good anymore.
No, you just kind of get raffle stomped.
Yeah.
But they do say it wasn't really from uh Assassin's Creed Shadows where they lost a lot of the money. It was many
No,
play.
they're
It
saying that
was
that Assassin's Creed Shadows was successful.
yeah,
I I didn't know that. I mean, I haven't played it.
yeah. I haven't played it either, but I know a lot of people did not play Star Wars Outlaws,
No.
and a lot of people weren't playing X Defiant. I
No,
mean,
and
my
that's getting shut down in June of
my
this year.
beef with X Defiant was when it launched, the netcode was so bad.
Yeah.
I remember the netcode being really bad, and I didn't like the fluid of the gameplay. It felt slow and sluggish,
Yeah.
and it just did not feel very good. I don't know if the whole not having skill based matchmaking had an effect, but also because that was what they were touting as the great thing, no skill based matchmaking. And yeah, I mean I got into some lobbies where I just got absolutely wrecked over and over.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's no like happy medium ground because you play Call of Duty and you get nothing but sweaty lobbies, but at least you're
Yeah.
not getting stomped on over and over. You just gotta sweat, you know?
I mean, my Call of Duty experience, I feel like you get absolutely shit on for 3 to 4 games in a row, and then you
Yeah,
get like a absolute bot lobby, and then you do really good, and then it throws you in with the absolute sweat for the next 4 to 5 matches again, and you just get stomped.
that I mean, yeah,
It's just a never ending
it's
cycle. I don't know.
of
The whole skill based
sweating.
matchmaking thing, just I don't think that it works.
Yeah, but clearly not having skill based matchmaking
It's
also doesn't
worse.
work. Yeah, but I mean, it could have been the gameplay because I couldn't get behind it at all. I didn't
No,
like it. I didn't like the I guess hero abilities since they were all heroes from some different franchise, whether it was Splinter
yeah,
Cell, Far Cry.
I'm not a huge fan of like first person shooter games that have like, I guess I could say like the hero based.
Yes, but I mean, it's got to depends on the game because Overwatch was pretty good with their
Originally,
heroes.
yes, Overwatch was amazing.
Yeah,
Overwatch 2 came out and
Overwatch 1.5. What are you talking about? Two? Come on.
I
It could have
can't
been
even touch it
zero.
anymore.
It could be 0.5 because they went backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but they
I
did
don't know.
add loot boxes back into Overwatch. If you're interested,
Fantastic.
yeah,
I gave them enough money trying to get the Witch Mercy skin that I don't want to
yeah,
like look back at that anymore because I don't even play it anymore.
yeah. I
They
I
got
spent
my
a
money.
lot to get the Nutcrackers and Yada.
Yeah,
So
they got their fair share,
yeah, we're
and then
done
they
with that,
gave me a
right?
shit game, so I couldn't even continue playing it.
Yep. But at least you could use your skins if you were to play it.
Yeah, joy.
Uh, Also the Final Destination ads have
Yes.
been amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. The fact that you can put a banner on the back of a logging truck to advertise for a Final Destination film,
Yeah, right there.
like that is genius to me. I love everything about it.
Dude, I even hate going getting behind trucks with pipes. Anything that reminds
I
me
know.
of logs.
Like if there is a semi truck in front of me that has lumber, logs, or rebar, like the long ass pieces
Oh
of
yeah,
rebar that I know in my head, I know that there's no way that that piece of rebar will ever slide off of there because it's so heavy and it's so strapped down. I still speed up and I get past them because I want nothing to do with being
yeah.
behind because of that movie.
They ruined an entire generation.
Yeah, and here they are advertising their next film on the back of logging trucks, and I love everything about it. I'm
It's
100% for it, man.
it is 100% amazing. That's
I
for
am
sure.
for it.
I mean, I I'll probably go see it. In all honesty, I'll
Yeah.
probably go. I don't go to the movie theater very often,
No.
but I will probably go see it. And they say it's the last one, but everyone knows it's not the last one.
No, they'll keep going.
They'll remake the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah, they'll do something, you know.
I don't know.
And
On the topic of movies, can we talk about Gears of War?
yeah,
A
so
possibility.
I, I mean, Netflix Gears of War movie reportedly lands the Fall Guy Bullet Train director David Leitch.
Leech?
Leitch, yeah, man.
I
And
don't know.
oh, it was announced in 2022. I don't know how I feel about it being a movie though.
I would have personally preferred a series.
Yes, same here.
A movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will take anything Gears of War, and I'm
Yep,
just gonna hope for the best. But I would have preferred a series. And
yep.
hopefully it would do well. I hope the movie will do well. I haven't seen anything about casting. I know Dave Batista has petitioned for a long time,
Yeah, for Marcus.
but boy, oh boy, he is going to have to put on his muscle mass again in order to
Uh,
play Marcus.
he could do it.
I mean, he's still big, but he's
Yeah.
nowhere near as big as he used to be.
Yep.
But I would hope that they would pick him to play
Same
as
here.
Marcus
I
for
mean,
sure.
you just gotta get, four big buff dudes. You gotta have Terry Crews.
Terry Crews is a really good fit.
Yep.
I
And
put him as
then,
Cole.
yep. Might as well get John Cena as Baird. He's a big
Yeah,
white dude.
I can't think of anybody else that. I mean, knowing the industry, I could see him going after Ryan Reynolds. But I would hope that they would pick somebody like John Cena.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Reynolds would do pretty good,
But
actually.
Dom,
Dom's a hard one.
I don't know who you could put as Dom.
Me either.
I really don't.
I mean, we're not really caught up on actors in Hollywood.
No.
We we see movies every once in a while, but me and Sean, we don't watch much movies. I think
No, I'm
Sean
tired of
watches.
being disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Happens every time. Go to a movie theater, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
God damn it,
you pay all
seventeen
this money to
dollars.
go to a movie theater, and then you walk out of there just, ugh. I could have waited 2 months to see that and just
Yeah,
watched it for free.
yeah, on some streaming platform.
Yep.
So, but I have no idea. They don't actually have a casting list yet.
No,
I think they have the script writer, the screenwriter. I don't know who that is though. Any idea?
no idea. I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you.
it's still a ways out. Oh, Netflix is also creating an adult animated series based on Gears of War.
Hmm.
So I feel like the animation. So Netflix has been killing it lately with their
Yeah,
animated stuff. I don't know if you ever watched the Cyberpunk one.
I did.
I really like the Cyberpunk one.
Yes, it was pretty good.
Except for it just made me want to go play Cyberpunk again.
Oh, they know what they're
2070.
doing.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't watched the Castlevania one. I know that
No,
one is supposed to be really good. And there's another one that came out a couple months ago.
wasn't it a?
Devil May
Wasn't it
Cry.
a? Yeah, it's a Devil May Cry.
Yeah. And then you have Arcane, which is League of Legends. I never watched Arcane, but I heard that
No.
one's really good as well. So
I
Netflix is
thought about
definitely
trying it, but I've never really played League of Legends, so I don't
me
know if
either.
you'd really understand it just by watching it, or I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a go and see.
You know, the
I've heard
one
good things.
I'm waiting for is the Warcraft Netflix stuff. It's gonna happen eventually.
I mean, they made a Warcraft movie.
Yeah, and it failed.
Yeah. Well,
It didn't do good here. It killed in China.
I think a Warcraft animated series, especially if they can get it close to like the cinematics in
I don't know if they
game,
could do that. Yeah, that
God,
that
it would be
is
good.
each one of those cinematics takes them like a year and a half.
You gotta hand it to like Blizzard. Like WoW has some of like the better cinematics, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they do, but I have no idea how long they spend on them. Way too long.
I mean, yeah, probably. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Deadbox Gaming for your providers of mediocre content.
We're good at
Thanks,
it.
everybody.
Peace.